guys, I am Aletza and I'm a student International Commerce in Tecmilenio Campus Zapopan. And now I want to explain to you how to do a great and effective presentation, right? So the next page I will show you, it's about graph you can use in your presentation because that it will good for your presentation, like line, share, and other stuff, and make a good presentation for you. Okay, how will you incorporate them? It's going to be determined by how you are aware they are there. I have here 15 types of graphic presentation you can do, you can like check in your presentation, like line, point, shape, form, tone, texture, color, point, figure, ground, balance, constant, cropping, hierarchy, scale, proportion, and pattern. This is very important because this is what the audience will see. So you have to be attractive for them. Okay guys, there are certain steps to be taken in becoming an effective presenter. Let's review 6 of them and glean some insight into what it takes to be a great presenter. The first one, and I think is the most very important, is practice. Because practice makes you perfect. All the time, practice and practice and practice again, and you will have a great presentation. Because you will memorize all the stuff you practice in that. The second one is be assertive. Not like, hey guys, I want to talk about like many stuff. No, just going to the point, going to the focal, right? And that makes you feel like interesting, and the audience will see like you are interesting. Contact. The contact is very important. How do we contact with your audience? Like eye contact, gestures, verbal. So, use your voice. It's very important how you will use your voice. Like volume, like the read, and make difference in your tone of voice. Like, hey guys, now we are talking like how do an effective presentation, right? It's kind of different. And the brief. The brief is very important. It's a thing like you do automatically because you just go and brief all the time. So that's very important when you are talking to an audience because that makes you feel like you are not stressed, you are breathing, and that's a very important point. And drink. That's so good because you always have to like a bottle of water because maybe our boys sometimes we're like thirsty and you have to like drink water and talk more and God, obviously. Okay. How presentation? There are a lot of type of presentation. The first one is informative presentation. Informative presentation can be divided into distinct categories: reporting and explaining. The reporting the presentation brings at the audience update on the projects or events. What does this mean? Like information. Obviously, you have to information about a place, about some event, or whatever you want to express. Persuasive presentation. I think this is the most presentation used in the world. You want your audience to do something specific, buy or sell, support an idea, or change an attitude or perspective. You are not going to say, hey, you must to change your mind. No. You have to use the persuasion to do that with your audience, with your people. That's very important. Okay, multiple presentation. It's evident that sometimes your presentation will have more than one purpose. What does this mean? For example, if I'm going to some play with my friends from the school and we are going to talk about our homework or something, we are not just talking about our homework. We are going to talk about another stuff like our teachers, how they are our teachers, if they are good teachers or bad teachers. You know what I mean, right? Introduction presentation. This is the form you will want to use to make presentation to the learning knowledge. This is very important because this presentation is about the knowledge. Something the audience doesn't know. So the audience come there to learn to new stuff, to new knowledge, how this is done. A lucid presentation. Sometimes the best way to make people care or nothing about a certain situation or problem is to show them directly. How this mean? Like, for example, this is new in Mexico, like the gay situation. You can make a rousing presentation like how this is bad for our society, how our laws is just for women or men, not for homosexuality people, right? So that is important. Like, no, we are equal. We deserve the same. Decision-making presentation. As you can see, presentations are usually a call for action. And decision-making ones are meant specifically to move people in the right direction. How does it mean? Like how you can make the people do decision and make decisions, about some stuff, some problem, some subject, some whatever. How? How is the way you can make that people do that, right? And well, there is another presentation that you can do, and it's good that too. Okay, now I'm going to talk about our communication. How do you communicate with the people, with your audience? The different categories the communication are. The first one is verbal. What does that mean? Like face to face, or maybe for telephone, radio, something like that. The second one is not verbal. Not verbal means like gestures, body language. What I'm doing now, like move my hands, see you, you know. Written. Everybody knows what's written. Written a card, written a paper news, written a note. How you can communicate something from the written type. And visualizations like graph, maps, logos. That is very, very important, I'm going to say, because that is attractive for your staff and for your audience. Okay, this is important because it's how you will do your presentation, right? So the first thing you have to do is introduction yourself. Like, hey, I am Anahi and I'm talking about how to do effective presentation, right? And the second one is main point and presentation. Like, what is the point I want to take in my presentation? What is the more important I want to show my audience? And the conclusion. The conclusion is sometimes forgotten or not well the bullet section at the presentation. I think the conclusion, it's like a feedback about everything you show in your audience. And like, okay guys, so I came here to show you how to do effective presentation. For me, that is my conclusion. Type of audience. Okay, there are a lot of types of audience, but some is unaware. They have little or not information about what you're talking about. So it's important to be attracted, to involve them. The second one is the indifferent. There are occasions when the audience may know a little something about the topic you are presenting and they may not interested in learning more. That's bad. Favorite. Here your audience is more likely to agree with you and your opinion on the topic. It's easy to make seem because they want to be there. They want to learn about more about that topic. You will explain. And unfavorably, we could say this is the hardest and worst audience you can have. They have the predisposition to disagree with what you are saying. I mean, like, of course not. What you're saying is wrong. What the fuck I'm doing here? Or something like that. Using all the subtitles. This is very important how I told you like three pages before. A picture is worth 1,000 words. What does that mean? That means everything. If you see a picture, you will imagine, you will think, you will talk, you will whatever you want with a picture. So a visual presentation is an essential part of your speech. How to say? And you need your objective, and when you say well, can feel your creativity, energy, and impact we have been discussing so far. I want to talk about like some visual tools you can use like PowerPoint, Keynote, Webcam, or like videos present, like Skype. You can use Skype in that one, and video. Some video, like what I'm doing here. And that's it. I hope you understand how to do an effective presentation, and I hope you like it, how I explain myself and about it. Thank you so much, and have a great night.